Hey there guys, and welcome back to Hursty Games, and welcome to another FIFA video. Obviously FIFA at the moment is largely what I'm doing on my channel, but that's purely because it's Team of the Seasons, there's a lot happening, and also it's the game I play the most. I'm not going to deny that, but I'm going to look at an investment video. Now, I was going to do this for BPL, but I really wasn't sure how the market was going to act, so what I've done is I've looked at the Bundasliga players, I've looked at what's happened to the BPL, and I've kind of worked things out from there. So I'm going to show you some players to invest in, or I think you should invest in, and maybe players that I might invest in. We might look at that at the end of the video. But we'll start off with investments from 0 coins to 100,000 coins. And I say 0, you're going to need like at least 25 to invest in anyone. So let's have a look at those players. Okay, so I picked out 5 players here. Now I'm going to be looking this way because I've got Footbin open, so I can tell you how much they're currently going for as of today. Obviously this price can change by the hour, so don't take this as gospel truth. However, it should be a rough estimate as to what they're going for, because they're still going to be in packs for another few days. So first off, we're looking at Saul. Now Saul's got a pretty decent card. Obviously he's a little bit slow for what people would like, but actually 93 defense, 90 physical kind of makes up for that. But 4 stats in the 60s is a little bit worrying. However, at the moment he is going for 53,000 coins on PlayStation and 39,000 coins on Xbox. So he's relatively cheap. I mean, you can probably pick him up for around 50k if you're on PlayStation and just under 40k if you're on Xbox, so that's not too bad. But if you keep hold of him and wait till kind of like this time next week, I reckon his price is going to go up to around 80k on PlayStation, sorry, and about 60-70k on Xbox. So you're looking at about 30k profit on both systems, so that's quite good. If you're in a bit of a low budget and you're willing to maybe invest that money just for a week, that's all I'm saying, just for like a week, then this could be a good player. But we're going to jump on to player number 2, and that is Fabian, the centre attacking mid from Frankfurt. That is from Frankfurt, the Mexican. He's got a really nice looking card. I think as a cam, it's really, really good. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot with 90 shooting and 90 dribbling. That's nothing to sniff your nose at. But he is going for 48,000 coins on PlayStation and 45,000 coins on Xbox, so fairly similar. And I reckon he's going to jump up to around the 70-80,000 mark as well. So again, you're looking to almost double your investment, and if you can fit him into a team and be making coins while you've got that investment, then he's really not going to cost you much at all, and actually he's going to make you some money. So a player I definitely think is worth investing in. Kolasinac is next. I'm probably murdering how that's being said, but Kolasinac, the guy who's being linked to Arsenal. Now I think if this was a left back card, he would be so much more expensive, but that 65 shooting is really letting him down. Kolasinac is 42,000 coins on PlayStation right now and is 37,000 coins on Xbox. So again, another cheap investment. If you've got 100k, you could invest in maybe 2 of these players. I reckon he's going to go up to about 60-70,000 coins in the next week or so. So again, decent profits. But I really wish he was a left back because he'd actually be quite a bit more expensive. But then again, we wouldn't be able to invest in him if we had 100,000 coins. So swings and roundabouts. Up next, Guerrero. I think this card looks insane. Everything above 80 apart from physical, but you can put a nice card, chemistry style on that rather, and that will definitely be a Hullet Gang member. So that's really, really good. 87 pace and 89 dribbling being the main things that you look at there. Currently on PlayStation, he is 53,000 coins, and on Xbox, he is 43,000 coins. So not much difference. I reckon he's going to go to about 70,000 on PlayStation and about 65-70,000 on Xbox. So again, another 30-40,000 profit on this investment. But I'm not saying definitely buy these players. These are just the players that I'm predicting and possibly going to be investing in myself. Okay, so the last player I've included in this 0 to 100,000 is actually one that I packed myself. But I've included him because actually I think he is going to go up. That is Griffo. At the moment on PlayStation, he is 22,000 coins, and on Xbox, he's 21,000 coins. Now, he's by far the cheapest, and I don't see why he wouldn't go up to about 30-40,000 coins. So I think he is a very, very safe investment. If you don't have many coins, you've got like 20-odd thousand coins, then it might be worth picking him up. He's by far the cheapest team of the season in the Bundesliga, considerably cheaper than anyone in the Premier League. So a really easy card to pick up, and actually I really think he's going to go up at least by like 10k, and actually 10k at the end of the day is 10k. So we're going to jump on now to the next one, which is 101,000, because it's just over 100, to around 400,000. So let's have a look at who we've included. Okay, so the first player in this bracket, I've gone for Modeste. Now, his card firstly looks disgusting. I hadn't really thought about Modeste at all, in particular about somebody to invest in. But I was actually watching a video by Zweibek, and he was using him in a squad. I think it was his Kante versus Keita showdown thing. And he seemed to do really, really well with him. And somebody like Zweibek, who's got a lot of subscribers, putting a video and actually saying his card is really, really good, is on its own going to make somebody want to buy it. So it's interesting to think that YouTubers can have that much influence over the price of a player. But at the moment, he's going for 235,000 coins roughly on PlayStation and 220,000 coins roughly on Xbox. Now, I reckon this is going to climb when they go out of packets to just under the 300,000 coin mark. Now, it's a risky one. These ones, obviously, the more you put in, the more risk you're taking. Now, even if he goes up to about 240,000 on both consoles, then you're still going to break even. But I think he's going to climb to just under or around the 300k mark, which will be a really, really nice investment and really, really nice profits if you decide to go for that card. But next up, we are going to look at Pijek. Now, Pijek's card is disgusting. It's so, so good. It's Hooligan, everything above 85. And actually, really, the only thing you'd want to increase is maybe the pace a little bit. Maybe physical if you want to be holding off some of the stronger wingers like Martial and stuff. But it's such a good card. And for 295k on PlayStation and 265k on Xbox, I think it's a no-brainer anyway if you're looking to use a Bundesliga team. But as an investment, I reckon this card is going to rise to between like 340 and even maybe 400 in a while. Now that's quite an ambitious statement, but I really think his price is going to go up just because of how good his card looks. And obviously him being from Borussia Dortmund, he's going to link to some of the bigger players. Obviously Royce being on the other side, sadly, but he's going to link to some of those big players, especially the likes of Dembele, who obviously I haven't included in this because he's around $1 million, I think, on both consoles. So I haven't even bothered to put him in the list because he's so expensive. But Pijek at around 300k, just over 300, just under 300k, sorry, I think is a good choice as an investment. Next up, we have Werner. Now, Werner is so good. He looks insane. Obviously, I don't have Werner, the fact he's a concept player, but 98 pace, 94 shooting. You'd maybe want to up the physical just a little bit, maybe the dribbling or the passing, but that's down to your kind of play style. Personally, I'd up his passing and his physical if I can, if there's ones that do that. I think Backbone, does passing, physical, defense. That might not be true, but that would be the kind of thing I'd put on him. At the moment on PlayStation, Werner is 305k, and on Xbox he's 290k, so fairly similar. Like Pijek, I think he's going to jump up to around the mid 300s to the low 400s mark in about a week or so, because he'll go out of packs, people will want it, and so the price is going to go up, the demand is going to go up. So I think he's a really good investment. Again, it's all a part of a risk, but at this point of time of the year, I personally am up for making risks with my coins. I've been trying to do those 2-player packs because my luck on those has been insane over the BPL. Now, I haven't got any team of the seasons from these so far for the Bundesliga, but I've been getting big players. So it's all about those risks. So I think Werner is a risk that if you've got the coins, it might be worth taking. Up next, we have Stindl. Stindl is the cheapest one on this list. Stindl is currently, I've lost him, 130k on PlayStation and is 125,000 coins on Xbox, so fairly similar. I think he'll jump up to around the 150, 160 mark. Decent stats, only the pace really that's letting him down for people who like pacey strikers, but at cam he'll really do a job anyway. So Stindl I think is a really safe bet out of this list. Now the most risky bet for me personally is Hummels. Now he's the highest rated, he is 325,000 coins on PlayStation and 285,000 coins on Xbox. Now you might be thinking, why is Hummels a risk? He's the highest rated when he goes out of packs. He's going to be sought after, and that is true. That's 100% true. I do think his price will go up a bit, probably enough that you can make a small profit. However, the only reason I think it's a slight risk is because I reckon he's going to be on like the lower bracket of players in the best of the team of the season that they seem to release. Normally EA seem to release at the end of the year, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. They release like a best players from all of the team of the seasons that they did. And I think Hummels will make it in for being 94 rated, but he's going to be one of the lower players in that. So I think his price will go up a bit. It won't be up for too long, but I don't think it's going to rise crazily. I hope I'm wrong, and if you choose to invest in him, then I really hope I'm wrong, because I hope obviously you make as big an investment and make as much money as possible. But that's just my predictions. So let me know who you guys are thinking of investing in. I think I might add on to the end maybe some players that I choose to invest in. As you know, I've got one player. I might go and pick a couple up, or maybe just one big one. But we'll have a look. Let's see who I invest in. Okay, so I've decided that I'm going to pick up a player from each bracket. So I'm going to start off with the top bracket, and that is going to be Pijek. Now, it's tricky. I really struggled to actually decide who I was going to go for. I picked Pijek because, firstly, I really like his card. Secondly, I got the Pulisic from the knockout tournament, so actually he works really well with that, and he'll fit in perfectly well with that. But last but not least, he's actually a player I think really will go up in price, and I really like the look of his card anyway, so I feel like I can definitely get use out of him. 299, that one there. Let's see if we can find one a little bit cheaper. 296, 295. We'll go 295. Anchor. Yeah, we'll grab that one. 295. Not a bad price. I think a good investment personally. So we have Pijek. We now have 100,000 coins, and well, 100,006 coins to be precise, left. And the player from the lower bracket I've decided to get is Guerrero. I think his card is going to be so good. I'm really looking forward to using it. It's a 5-star skiller. 5-star? That's a lie. It's a 4-star skiller. So hopefully that'll be good. What's his price at the moment? 52.5 it says. So let's knock that down to about 50, 53, 54, 54. Sentinel. Let's see what we've got for 54.5. Nothing. Should have bought the 54. They're all basic now. We'll go with that one. Was that 54? No. Okay, we've got on 55. I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully, they'll both go up in price. So that's what I'm going to hope for, obviously. I'll put those into a team while we do the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, you decide to maybe invest in some of these players. And I really hope if you do that you make money from them, that you make profit. That's all I can ask for, really. That's all I can hope for you guys, is that you make money from this and it wasn't a waste of your coins and a waste of your time if you decided to watch this. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, if you did enjoy, you'll leave a like. That's all I can hope and ask for. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I've been Hursty Games. I bought Pijek and I bought Guerrero, and of course, I do have Griffo. I'm going to keep hold of them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. See you later.